What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the NYG Blue Zone. It's your boy Atticus. And, this year I've spent a lot of time complaining about Joe Shane, Brian Dable, Shane Bowen, a lot of the things that you just talk about when you're going through another losing season. And there's a lot of merit to the criticism that I've given to these people. Joe Shane has missed on a number of picks. He didn't do a good job of making sure that we have good depth, whether that be offense, defense, or special teams. He's completely failed at making sure that we had adequate kickers on the team. And that's important because if you can't kick a field goal, you force your team to try to convert on fourth and whatever it is. And you can't always do that. Defenses prepare and they plan for that. Brian Dable and all of the issues that he had at the head coaching position. And now we're seeing some of the similar stuff happening with Mike Kafka. All of these different changes that we have seen and given us reasons to complain, but we have a couple of things that we can feel good about, right? And I have to give credit where credit is due. And Joe Shane did make a couple of picks that are hitting. And today I'm going to talk about two of those draft picks that he actually got right. I want to talk about history. I want to talk about the future and our foundation. While this season has not gone according to plan in wins and losses, what we are witnessing from the quarterback position is something this franchise has never seen. Jackson Dart isn't having a good rookie year. He is rewriting the NFL record books in real time. And on the other side of the ball, we finally saw the monster awake, that apex predator. Abdul Carter has arrived. We are going to break down the records, the awards, and why offensive and defensive coordinators are losing sleep over number 6 and number 51. But before I get into all of that, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so every time I drop some new content, you are one of the first ones to be notified. All right, so let's get into it. So first I'm going to start with the quarterback, and I keep hearing people say he's promising. No. Promising is what you say about the guy who flashes once a month. Jackson Dart is actually historic. And let me give you some statistics to back that up. This year, Jackson Dart became the first rookie quarterback in NFL history to record multiple games with 240 plus passing yards, 60 plus rushing yards, and at least 2 touchdowns. Nobody else has done that. Not Cam Newton, not RG3, nobody. Only Jackson Dart. And here's another one for you. In his first 9 career starts, he became the first quarterback in league history, not veterans, not rookies, all of them, to accumulate 1,800 more passing yards, 400 more rushing yards, and 20 plus total touchdowns. He also broke the rookie franchise record that stood since 1950. He's the first Giants quarterback in 75 years to record a rushing touchdown in 3 straight games. Yo, we are watching a dual threat weapon that changes the geometry on the field. These aren't just stats. These are indicators that the position has finally been solved for the New York Football Giants. Since Eli Manning has been gone, we have not gotten this thing right. We have finally gotten the quarterback position right. Now let's talk about what that does to a defense. I want you to put yourself in the shoes of a defensive coordinator preparing for the Giants this week. In the past, you could just pin your ears back. You didn't have to worry about the quarterback breaking out of the pocket. But with Dart, the game plan got to change. We saw it against Washington. We saw it against Denver. We saw it against Philly. They were selling out to hit him. Why? Because they terrified of his legs. The kid can create when the play breaks down, and that's something that you can't coach. You just instinctively know where you need to be to either deliver the ball down the field or pick up yardage with your legs. And when a rookie can complete 62% of his passes, and then you gouge him for another 40 yards on the ground, it paralyzes the defense. You got to have a spy on him. You got to stay in your rush lanes. And that respect, that type of respect, that fear he puts in the defense, that's the ultimate compliment, man. When you got to have a guy spy the quarterback to make sure you contain him and keep him in the pocket. And when you do that, you effectively take another defensive player out of the secondary and create other opportunities for your tight ends and your slot receiver to make plays. And when you hear opposing coaches like Dan Quinn or opposing players talk about him, They ain't talking about him like a rookie. They talking about him like he's a problem that they need to find a way to solve. That's respect. And the league has noticed. I want to highlight some of his awards. First, Jackson Dart was named the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Month for October. He put up 10 total touchdowns in that month alone. He led all rookies in that category. He's been nominated for Pepsi Rookie of the Week 6 different times. And remember, he's only played in fewer than 9 games. This isn't a flash in the pan, y'all. It's a sustained level of excellence over a 4-month sample size. This kid is tough. And all the talk about concussions, which is important, I think it's being a little overplayed, though. I mean, he's adjusted his game to where he's sliding more and avoiding contact. But it's a violent sport. So every now and then he's going to get popped. But I think he's doing a good job of being judicious in those moments where he slides and when he runs and when he tries to pick up extra yards. Now I want to pivot to the defense. Because for the first 12 weeks of the season, we were all asking the same question. Yo, number 3 pick, where's Abdul Carter? We saw the talent at Penn State. We saw the number 11 jersey. We were hoping for the next coming of a Micah Parsons type player. But we didn't see the production. What we heard was smoke from the locker room. We heard smoke from players and from the coaches. And what we got was a headache and disappointment, man. I mean, we saw flashes, but no consistency, no domination. We wanted him to take over games. We didn't get that. But you know what? Over the last 2 weeks, the light has officially come on. I don't know, man. Maybe getting benched for those 2 games had an impact. I'm really not sure, and I won't make excuses for him, but against the Patriots, he got a sack. And this last Sunday against the Commanders, that boy had a coming out party. I was talking about it before the game. I said I felt it, that Abdul Carter was going to have himself a game. And, dude showed up. I mean, just look at his stats. He had 7 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss. He had a sack, 2 forced fumbles, and a recovery. And he was down when he forced that fumble and got the recovery, and they did those laterals down the field and all that stuff. And while it was exciting to see, it didn't stick, but that's the kind of Abdul Carter we've been looking for. That's who we've been hoping for. He was damn near unblockable. He looked like the best player on the field that day. And I'm happy to report that the NFL recognized it. He was the NFL Pepsi Zero Sugar Rookie of the Week. That's right. He earned it. He tied the franchise rookie record for tackles for a loss in the game. He was the first Giants rookie since JPP did it in 2010 to force 2 fumbles in a single game. If this is the version of Abdul Carter that we're going to get moving forward, I'm loving it. This defense just got a whole lot scarier. Brian Burns, Thibodeau, when Dex gets his thing back together, when Darius Alexander starts to show improvement, Abdul Carter wreaking havoc on offensive lines. He's going to give offensive coordinators headaches moving forward. So, the record's 2-12. The season is lost. But don't let nobody tell you that there's nothing to watch. You got a record-breaking rookie quarterback. You got a pass rusher who just won Rookie of the Week. The foundation is there. We just need to build the house now. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so every time we drop some new content, you're notified. We appreciate you spending some time with us. We are well on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Appreciate all the comments, all the feedback, all the engagement. Go Big Blue.
Yeah, a lot of girls probably crying from my old high school. Look, they see me everywhere they go. I probably would too. Look, crossed over to the Jordan men like I'm Michael. Yeah, eating blessings so much I might need lipo. Yeah, tailored for the doves like I'm walking in chucks. Yeah, it's just in this plan, man, I see all y'all shook. Look, knew that I was great ever since I was a rook. Man, all y'all singles making me look good. Okay, praise to the Most High, yeah, that's Jesus. Look, but when it come to this rap thing, I can't lose. Yeah, back-to-back number ones, that's a thing greats do. Yeah, tell them boys that ain't nothing I can't do. It's my year. It's my year.